7th seed this year, 44 years of age, from Cumbria. He lives in Aberdeen, a former semi-finalist on the Lakeside stage. He lost 6-5 to Simon Whitlock back in 2008. That was for a place in the final. This is for a place in the second round. And standing in Pecker's way is the bullet Stephen Bunting, 28 years of age, from Merseyside. Big fan of Liverpool FC. Made his debut here as an 18-year-old in 2004.
And he wasn't much slimmer, even in those days. Always been a big lad, as Stevie Bunting, but more importantly, has always been a big talent as well. This guy, 1 year, could go a long, long way in this tournament. Just waiting, I think, to see him fulfill his potential. As for Brian Woods, he comes and he tries, and occasionally he gives us great glimpses of some exceptional form. I wonder what 2011 holds in store for Lakeside and the Pecker.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg, it's Stephen to throw first. Game on.
Former BDO Young Player of the Year, former British Teenage
40.
Champion, World Masters Boys Champion. He's come up through the ranks as Stephen Bunting, using 15-gram darts of his own design. Twice he's reached
59.
round 2 at Lakeside, in 2004 on debut, and again last year.
.96.
And Brian Woods, it's hit or miss with him, really. That semi-final run, he was brilliant that year. 3 times, though, in the first
56.
round. He's gone out in the 5 years we've seen him before. I think the crowd still getting their breath back after the last encounter.
96.
These two have been waiting a while to get on the stage. So who's prepared the best? You'd have to favour, on talent,
60.
Steve Bunting. On expect the unexpected, Brian Woods.
We just heard Martin Adams say that sometimes the tension gets
99.
too much for Brian Woods, and he's his own worst enemy. Starting slowly.
40.
And Bunting
Stephen, you require
on a finish. Not that he needs to hit it, but it would be a nice one. Another treble 20, leaves him the bullseye. Oh.
145.
And Stevie Bunting winces, and Gary Robson pats his back pocket and says thank heavens for that, because Robson has the cheque for £3 at the moment and the highest finish of the week, and Bunting was a wire away from a half share.
118. Stephen, you require 25.
Stuart Kellett watching on. Knows Stevie Bunting very well.
9.
As does Dave Chisnell. Both players from St Helens. Although Chizzy's moved to Morecambe, a little place by the sea since his runner-up appearance last year.
Well, Kellett can sit down and enjoy the darts
50.
after his stunning
Stephen, you
debut
require 16.
on Sunday. A 3-0 winner over Darryl Fitton, and only gave the Dazzler one leg. The first double,
Stephen Bunting
finds the bed from the bullet.
Second leg, it's Brian to throw first. Game on.
So held his throw, and now with the darts, with his 20-gram James Wade darts, Brian Woods.
40.
He's changed him around a bit in the last few months. Was a little bit indecisive, kept swapping and switching them around, didn't really feel comfortable.
41.
So his fiancée Lorraine apparently got hold of all of his sets of darts, left one out on the side of the house and put the rest in the toolkit and locked them away, and told him to stop being so silly, stick to one set of darts and make them work for you. And Brian is actually quite grateful to Lorraine for that one.
Not working for him just now, still time.
140.
Bunting himself has plenty of pairs of darts to choose from. He actually works in a dart shop. I said, what's your job? He said, official
40.
tester.
They're 15 grams. These, like chucking toothpicks at the board.
100.
Spot the odd one out. Well, one of them's a darts player, and it wasn't the one next to Martin Adams.
100.
Dear, oh dear.
This is better.
139.
Put some pressure on the Shanghai.
Stephen, you require 120.
Here we go then. Treble, single, double. Or single, treble, double.
88. Brian, you require 140.
Well, slow tempo to this opening exchanges, but Woods almost firing in the two trebles he needed.
Stephen, you require 32.
Good leg this, I think, for Stevie Bunting to win, not only against the darts, but yeah, just imposing himself now.
And the second leg.
In his early moments.
Stephen Bunting.
He is a real prodigious talent, Steve Bunting. You just
Third
wonder
leg, it's Stephen to throw first.
why it is he's never translated his great form in the youth. Yeah, the Young Player of the Year, the Youth Masters, Teenage Champion, I think he was at one stage as well.
140.
Why he's not gone and done that on the senior tour. Remember, he was only 18 years old when he made his Lakeside debut.
He's 25 now. And he's been here since last year, reaching the second round. He missed 4 darts at a double in the first leg of this match, so
96.
Finding that double with his first start in the second leg will have boosted his confidence. He's got a lead again in this leg.
140.
Better from Pekka.
Did ask Stevie Bunting if he could remember matches against Brian Woods in the past. He said, I think I played him when I was 15. But couldn't remember the score, sadly. That probably means he lost. Buzz Lightyear, Stormtrooper, and a superhero. All at the darts.
133.
Is that Banana Man, Vassos?
I believe so.
140.
Bananas in pyjamas were here yesterday.
32.
Or is he just an old fruit? I don't
Game
know. Bunting
shot.
takes the first set. And Brian Woods
Stephen
has
Bunting.
absolutely no answer to this at the moment. That's a really, really good first set. Solid darts.
Second set, first leg, it's Brian to throw first. Game on. $135.
Well, up at the Masada Bar in Aberdeen. They're hoping to cheer on Brian Woods this afternoon, but they haven't had much to cheer in this
140.
opening set, and Bunting is in no mood, I think, to hang around here as well. Brian's got to raise his game.
Remember that run 3 years ago? He beat Stompy and
100.
Handvidge and Waits on his way to the semi-finals, almost beat Whitlock and reached the final. But it's Bunting with all the darts here this afternoon. First maximum of the match.
And they're still cheering while Brian Woods is throwing his darts, and anxious to get on with it. There was Pekka.
$57.
He's not out of this leg though. But he will be if he keeps throwing darts like that.
Stephen, you require 124.
Look at that frustration. He was quite Italian in his reaction there, wasn't he? What are you doing?
63.
And what he's doing is not putting Bunting under the pressure he needs to. So another chance at 140. Another chance goes begging.
60. Stephen, you require
61 for a fourth leg in a row. 25 leaves double 18. He could go the 17 route. No, 2 18s for the leg.
Game shot. And the first leg, Stephen Bunting.
He missed 4 in a row at a double in the first leg, but he's not missed one since.
And that is where
Second
you
leg,
do
it's
win
Stephen
legs
to throw
quite
first. Game on.
with quite a lot of style and swagger. He's taken out the 65. So
83.
easy for him. And that's what's facing Brian Woods here is at the start of a leg he's been completely blitzed
87.
away, and at the end of a leg, well, he's not getting a chance at a double because Bunting is carrying on the scoring through it.
It's not often your overall average is better than your first 9 dart average, but that's what's facing Woods at the moment.
It's because he's not thrown for a double yet. He's not had a
59.
chance. And Bunting there, you know, the confirmation. 4 out of 4 since he missed in the opening leg.
And it's 4 out of 4
96.
in legs to the 25-year-old from St Helens on Merseyside. Big fan of Liverpool.
60.
And look at that. Thrown first, Brian Woods has lost both legs. Thrown first, Stevie Bunting has won both of his legs. He's punishing Pekka here. But this is better.
And remember, Martin Adams lost 5 legs in a row.
180.
And then started producing darts like that.
Well, this is his best chance, isn't it, now?
138.
So far in this match. 6 darts from 138. Good last dart as
94.
well. Good switching. Thought about that.
Brian, you require 44.
For his first leg of the match, this is his first dart at a double. And his second
shot.
finds the target.
And the second leg. Brian Woods.
That was against the
Third
darts.
leg, it's Brian to throw first. Game on.
And that slight snarl will tell you that Brian Woods is feeling better about life.
93.
He's a man of 1,000 faces, is Brian Woods up on the oche. Contortionist of chin
140.
and mouth. Bunting's just got his game face on today.
100. $140. $98.
No one a bigger fan of Stephen Bunting than his dad.
Stephen Senior, here every year.
60.
And for the first time, Amy, Stevie Bunting's girlfriend, been together for the last 7 months. Come down to the lakeside with him.
92. Stephen, you require 161.
Treble 17 leaves him the ball. Not quite for him, but that's brilliant switching back up again. He's left himself that double 12. He's put all the pressure on Woods here.
Forcing Woods to take out a leg that he threw first in 15 darts. Can't now be done.
$78.
Good last 2.
Stephen,
But this
you
is for a
require
13 dart
24.
leg. Double 12.
2 6s. There you
Game shot. And the third leg. Stephen Bunting.
go. He breaks straight back. There's the bullets. And there's the bear. And there's the bed.
Fourth leg, it's Stephen to throw first. Game on. $57.
Well, if Brian's here, Lorraine's here as well. She might want to unlock the toolkit at the end of this leg if Brian Woods loses again
92.
and hand him another set of darts. She's not quite going for him still.
$58.
Well, here's a chance. for Brian Woods to take advantage of some rare loose starts from Bunting.
99.
And it's not a chance that's going to be there for long, because Bunting quickly back into the groove again.
140.
Almost a wince there, in that he was expecting the maximum to come. And, obviously not a happy man that it didn't. Woods even less happy
40.
with his game at the moment.
He's given away a comfortable lead in 3 darts.
100.
Must put himself on a finish.
80.
But hasn't.
Stephen, you require 146.
So 6 darts for the set from 146. It'll have to be next visit.
130.
But you know what? If he can't check out the big finish, he's setting himself up beautifully for his next visit. Thinking about it, using the bullseye really well there.
118. Stephen, you
2
require
8s
16.
for a 2-set lead. There they are.
Game shot. And the second set. Stephen Bunting.
That for him is ecstatic celebrations. And why not?
He's got his mean face on now. There is a second face for Stevie Bunting. Bring it on, he says.
Third set, first leg. It's Stephen to throw first. Game on.
Fifth appearance in this Lakeside World Championship. This is as well as Steve Bunting has ever played here before.
180.
And the maximums are there. The finishes are there. And round 2, you can almost ink the name Bunting in there.
140.
Looks comfortable up on the stage. That's 4 triple 20s in a row. That's 5.
140.
And that's the moment where he thought about the 9-darter and pulled it. It's so
81.
hard to get the perfect dart for 9 darts. Way harder than a 147 at snooker.
Considerably harder.
60. And
Woods just can't hold it together. He's come out, he's looked cold, hasn't been confident, and he's not been given an opportunity to settle as well. As once again,
59.
Bunting setting things up. Only a 59 that time, but 62, that's a 2-dart checkout, that's fine.
139.
Will feel he needs to take out the 62. 12 or 4, so double top.
Game shot, and the first leg. Stephen Bunting.
He's brimming with confidence now, Bunting. Milking the crowd, milking the moment.
Second leg,
showing the bottle.
Brian to throw first. Game on.
And he is now within 2 legs of a match. Unless Woods can pull it together. Bags of room in the middle.
140.
But getting carried away a bit with that last dart. And so far,
60.
Brian Woods yet to win a leg on his throw. Yet to hold his throw.
85.
He's only won 1 leg.
And, you know, look at this. Stevie Bunting, 4 of those missed doubles came in the opening leg. You know, take that out of the equation.
7 out of 8.
129.
Well, Woods is not playing anything like his best, but even if he was, this man, Stephen Bunting, would be hard to beat on this form.
Brian, you require 147.
So on his throw, can Brian Woods actually now hold on to a leg? It's not often you have 3 legs that you start and none of them go in for you.
Well, he's left 60 and he will be back to throw for it. How much pressure will Bunting exert here?
100.
Some.
Brian, you require 60.
Well, he wants double 15 now.
And
he has got it.
And the second leg. Brian Woods.
Making life tough for himself.
Third leg, it's Stephen to throw first. Game on.
Long, hard stare out into the crowd from Brian Woods.
Such a good player when he's on form.
60.
But this is very reminiscent, I think, of his first ever match at the Lakeside. He lost to Mervyn King 3-0. Brian Woods in 2006 wasn't given much of a chance there either. Bunting also got zipped 3-0 on his Lakeside debut against Ted Hankey. Comes up next against Scott Waits.
$96.
Bunting with the majority of the crowd on his side, you feel. And a lovely last
81.
start. Good switch.
$105.
Well, good thinking from Brian Woods there, using the 25 to leave 160. Slightly more straightforward and at least a finish, but who would bet against Bunting being on double top?
121.
Wayward with his last start.
160.
And I wonder how crucial that single one's going to be here, because Bunting's coming back at 99. Yeah, it's more tricky, isn't it?
99.
Well, even a single 20 would have left 80, which is a 2-dart finish. 10 or 2. He's going double 16.
83. Brian, you require 115.
Might go for bullseye with his first dart here. He did. So treble 18 for double 18. No, he went ball for tops. Brave, but not really using
65.
the percentages.
Stephen, you require 16.
He hasn't missed many doubles since the first leg, Stephen Bunting. He's missed one there, but he's got 2 more chances, and he hasn't missed the double 4.
And the third leg. Stephen
Look at me.
Bunting.
Look at me, he says. I'm 1 leg away from the last 16.
Fourth leg, it's Brian to throw first. Game on.
Beating his chest like Tony O'Shea in his pomp. Albeit the circumstance a little different for O'Shea in 2011. There wasn't much chest beating yesterday for him. But beat this.
140.
Good way to open up the leg for Bunting.
$57. $134.
2 arrows in the treble 19. They will hurt, but this is a good response.
140.
Fighting for his life up on stage. Brian Woods just looks so smooth from Bunting.
140.
And at the Phoenix in St Helens, where he's been practicing, they'll all be saying, we knew he could play like this. And his mates on the Longy and Heighton that have come down here at the Lakeside,
92.
It's been well worth the trip. Because Stevie Bunting now wants 87 for a place in round 2.
He's 2 darts away. He's 1 dart away. Still 1 dart. Double 9.
69. Brian, you require
Hands
112.
on hips. There's hands in heads out in the crowd. But Woods now with a chance. Still with a chance. Double 16. Oh dear.
96.
And that's the way the game has gone. Yes, Brian, it was that far away.
Stephen, you require 18.
2 9s for Stephen Bunting as Dad looks on. Settles himself. Aims. Double 4. Yes!
Game.
There it
Shot.
is.
And the match.
Stephen Bunting through to round two. Wasn't he brilliant? Wasn't